Boy. How about that trap game? How about the trap game? Yeah, all the nervousness, all the turning on your team. In the first quarter, but we needed to trade Taylor Decker. The defense was horrible. Fire Aaron Glenn. And boy, y'all was out. The offensive line is trash all of a sudden, and boy, y'all was through those emotions, man. Y'all gotta let the PTSD go. We don't do trap games here. That's not what we do, man. It was literally just early in the game. That's all. I don't know if you guys just thought it was just gonna be 50-0 type of situation, but no, it just took us a minute to warm up. Let us get warmed up. So, Lions take care of business. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'm in here recording in front of y'all right now. That's how much I care. So, 52-14 current score. We'll see where that ends up. Hendon Hooker's out there on the field. Everything is great. Life is great. Let's break this video down. Shout out to Bet US for sponsoring this video. Let's get in it.
Hey, King paying for gas.
Another great day to be a Lions fan. Took care of business like we should have, right? The Titans are a bad team. We know they're a bad team. I appreciated that first quarter, and we'll talk about that in a minute why. But, man, you can't blow a team out even worse than, what we're doing right now is, some of the plays that was called today, just some of the run game today is just Jahmyr Gibbs, man. Sonic and Knuckles are in full effect. Getting out this game fairly healthy, beautiful thing. We got a big matchup against Green Bay coming next week, so we don't need no stupid injuries, right? Finally get Goff out the game. Goff, tweaked his back at first, and then he tweaked his ankle. Just wasn't good. We was allowing some pressure in the first quarter that I didn't like. I didn't feel like the plays that we were calling, we weren't getting the ball out fast enough. Some of those situations, Goff has to throw that ball away. He was trying to wait for plays to develop, but if you don't have it there and you feel pressure, get rid of the football and throw it away. Don't take tackles, don't take sacks. So it's 50-50. It's partially on him too. But, like I said, man, everybody got into a panic. I seen a lot of tweets, man, about, a trap game and, a lot of writers talking about trap game. And listen, y'all remember the Raiders, the Saints? Y'all remember some of these games? We don't do trap games. That's not what this team does, man. We take it a game at a time, and we gonna kick your ass. That's just what it is, man. We don't care who you are. We don't care who you are. How many toes you got? How many butt cheeks you got? We gonna still whoop your ass. Just like Dan Campbell said, it don't matter. I almost feel bad for the Titans, man. The look of defeat on Rudolph's face, man. It sucks to be in that situation. We know what it's like being a losing team. And, man, I almost felt bad for him. But it's the NFL. It's a grown man's league. So, tough titty. You make millions of dollars. Get over it. Man, listen. The offense is... J-Mo's out these next two games. Obviously, we'll be just fine. We had to deal with that. People panicking and acting like the world's going to collapse. Bro, there's been plenty of games where we did not use J-Mo and still kick the shit out of teams. What are we even talking about here? The situation was garbage. It is what it is. He took the two games and pulled back his appeal. It is what it is. We move on. Why did I like the first quarter? Well, it displayed something once again, and it's an issue that we have, and we're going to continue to have until we address it. We got a very, very important week coming this week. Obviously, the deadline is right upon us. Like I said, we're a week and a half roughly away from that. We got to have some pass rush. We got to get some edge rushers. We have to. Rudolph had too much time in that first quarter. I didn't like what I was seeing. We was getting shredded. Ridley was shredding us. Putting those guys on the island, it just wasn't a good idea. We got to get pressure on quarterbacks to avoid that happening, because this is the Titans. We can't go out there against Green Bay and give them time. I don't know how significant the injury is to Jordan Love, but I don't care who the quarterback is over there. We cannot give them time like that. We have to add something. It's not going to be Crosby, obviously. It's not going to be Myles Garrett. So what do we have? Are you looking at Landry? Are you looking at Zadarius? Who is it? Whoever it is, get him. Go get him. I'm probably sure that phone's ringing after that display we put on in the first quarter. So, yeah, the Lions already been doing their due diligence, making calls, but this probably, opened the eyes just a little bit more. I feel like Brad is going to do what he was going to do anyway, but to see it happen, it just was like, man, come on, we got to do something, bro. We got Super Bowl aspirations. We got to do something. We have to do something. So, but Aaron Glenn, he sewed up the holes by blitzing. That's just what Aaron Glenn is. He's a coordinator that's, has to find ways to patch up the holes. That's what he's been since he's been here. Trying to find ways to, cover up what we don't have available. And he did a good job at that, and it shut them down to where we held them to 14 points currently. I don't know what the end game score is going to be, but currently right now, you started to see the turnovers. Amik Robinson, absolute stud. I talked about how he has that chip on his shoulder, and whenever he gets on the field, he makes plays. Well, he made 2 today, forced 2 fumbles, punching the football out, man. Isaiah Thomas, our new acquiree, he picked up one of those fumbles. So, big time, man. Big time from him. Kirby Joseph with a pick. Anzalone still does not get enough credit, I feel like, man. He was making some key tackles. Even got back there for a sack. Anzalone, man, he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing, and a lot of people just need to appreciate that a little bit more. But when you flip the ball to the offensive side, I went on Twitter. I put it out there. I'm not just advertising to you guys. Listen to me, man. So I put out there, Khalif Raymond, if you're betting, you might want to go the Khalif Raymond route today. And that paid dividends, man. That paid dividends. So y'all got to listen. You got to go over to BetUS and sign up. 150% bonuses for you newcomers. Up to $2,000. All right. So make sure you use that promo code YouTube150, man, and get over there and start making these bets, especially on games like this, where you got a guy in J-Mo that's out, where you got a team in the Titans that's not good against special teams. You'll be able to find little diamonds and jewels like that and put your bets in and make some money. So make sure you guys get over to BetUS, man, and place those bets. We got an interesting week against Green Bay coming, so make sure you're ready for that too. But Jahmyr Gibbs was just unstoppable today. Unstoppable, man. I mean, that touchdown run was, and to be honest, it didn't even look like he was running that hard, bro. That's how easy it is for him and how fast he is. It didn't even look like he was running that hard, bro. Man, every time he doesn't get a home run, he gets tackled, he gets up, he's shaking his head like, man, that could have been a home run if I'd have just did this. He plays the game within the game. And that's the competitive edge you want to see from your running back room, man. We all know how competitive Knuckles is. Running all over people, getting in the end zone. That's just what he do. That's what he does. So, to have them two to get through this game, have great games, and continue to stay healthy is great. Running backs, that is an issue in this league of keeping guys healthy. With the rotation that we have with these two guys, it helps us out a lot. So, Jared Goff had a horrible game, terrible game, man. Didn't even throw 100 yards. How dare him rely on his teammates to put up all the points today. That pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, that was the shortest, most boring pass I ever seen in my life. What a luxury for Jared Goff. What a luxury for Jared Goff, man, to be in that situation where I don't even got to do much, man. Yeah, I got like a 120 to 125 passer rating a day. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the absolute heater, but man, my team is doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way to rally around your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got it, bro. We're going to create some points today. National Tight Ends Day. Brock Wright got in the end zone. Laporta almost got in the end zone. They called that one back. But yeah, National Tight Ends Day, got our tight ends involved today. But, we had a new quarterback today. I'm starting to think Hendon Hooker is probably QB4 right now on this roster. David Montgomery, man, got back there and threw an absolute dart. Why was it so accurate? Because guess what? David Montgomery used to be a quarterback in high school. That's why that pass looked so good like that. That's why he was so confident, and he took his time and set his feet and threw that. He used to be a quarterback. Crazy as that is, right? A big beast of a running back he is. Man used to be a QB. Threw an excellent pass, man, for the touchdown. I mean, just fun. Just fun. This team is so fun to watch. How could you not be a Detroit Lions fan? How could you not say that this is not America's team? This team is their tool, and they're ready to get to the Super Bowl and win that thing, man. The time is ripe. So, but special teams showed out, man, from Dorsey to Khalif. Every facet of football. Even Jake Bates kicked a 51-yarder like it was nothing. It was just every facet of the game today, besides in that first quarter. We just took care of business. That's what you want to see in these type of games. Get on them quick, man, and get your starters out by the time the fourth quarter come. That's what you want to see. Now we get to go and we focus on Green Bay. Like I said, Green Bay just had an injury to the QB over there. Love was out and Malik came in, so we'll see the details of that. But for right now, let's enjoy this victory. Great victory for the Detroit Lions. Man, it's going to be a very, very fun week of talking football again. I can get used to this over and over and over, right? Shout out again to BetUS for sponsoring this video, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.